going to be looking at the GoTalk app that is for the iPad. As you can see, we are on the main page. At the top is Player. Player is the button you would push for the app to activate and the student to use. The button on the bottom left is Page Editor. Page Editor allows you to edit buttons, pages, and features within the app. Settings allows you to change different settings within the app. And Help. The Help button has the manual for future reference. At the bottom, you can see this has a book. This is the app communication book where everything is stored. Think of it as a library of various books or a bookshelf. If I tap on this, you can see you can have various books attached to this app. I'm going to create a new one, and in the upper left corner there is a plus button. I am going to press it, and I am going to do Test and Create. Test. All right, you can now see at the bottom the book is called Test 11. From here, I am going to press the Page Editor button. At this time, it opens up to the GoTalk app in which you can add pictures, text, and additional features. At the bottom of the page, you will see a toolbar. The bottom left is Home, that takes you back to the main page. The next button is your Settings button within this app. This is where you can change your background to different colors. You can change the size of the buttons anywhere from 1 to 36. This does not mean you have to use every button, but size is important for students. If the student needs auditory cues and needs to hear the sound beforehand, you would select that. And then we can add some additional features such as scanning and express pages, which we will go into at a different video. Here is Pages, this pile of pages. This will show you all the different pages that you've created. Right now we only have one. The Express button, the one with the exclamation point, is sort of your constant. So if you want the student to have access to things like stop, all done, those things could be added here, and no matter what page you're on, you always have access to those buttons. Lastly is the plus button, in which you can go in and create more pages. And in the middle, it says Page 1. If you select Page 1, you can then change the title, add an icon. So for this one, I am going to call it Main Page. You can set the font, you can add a picture, all of that. Done. Now that you have your page and you sort of have the main page set up, now is time to add pictures. You can add pictures anywhere by pressing a button. It automatically comes up to this page. At the bottom is the toolbar to make the button itself have different features. Again, you can change the background color to be different colors. If the student needs a different border color to really make it stand out, that is an option. Then we go to button text. This is where we're going to add the word, if needed, onto that page. I put I want. Here I can change the font size, the color, and any other features. The nice thing about GoTalk is it uses the gestures of an iPad. So if you want to move, you just use your finger to make it move. If you want to make it bigger, you use the pinch feature like you would on an iPad for any other app. Next, we're going to add an image. I select Add Image at the bottom of the page. Here it takes me to either the GoTalk library, an image search. You can take a picture with your camera, or if you've already taken pictures and they're in your photo library, you can access that as well. For today's sake, I am going to use image search. I have found this extremely helpful because it does use the digital pictures and it comes quickly. I select image search and I press the word want. Up comes all kinds of pictures. I may not be able to find the exact one that I want. So I may go, oh, this looks really cool. I think that can be the want page. Again, you can put more than one picture on here. You can size it by moving it with your fingers. When I am finished, I press done, and the button is finished. This is part 1 of the GoTalk Now app, how to create a button and the basics of GoTalk.